What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are reading Infinite Leveling Murim, chapter episode 230, also season 2 episode 101. So yeah, let's fucking go. Chongjiga. Paralysis. Do you know when authority truly becomes power? Natural disasters, wars. It's during moments of fear. Elder, what are you? Did I say you could speak? I can't speak. Through fear, the masses will become more loyal than ever to their ruler. And once that happens, there's no need to lower yourself to them, or even serve them. They will serve me. So then what would happen if they were presented with an unprecedented fear? Ah, my mistake. This is actually the same fear from a past era. A transcendent level of fear that makes you question if we've truly grown stronger. Elder, what exactly are you planning? I've also sealed your ability to use focused voice, so I can't hear you. But I can already imagine what you're trying to say. Why am I doing this? What am I gaining? Oh, all of it. There are two kinds of exceptional people. Those with talent, such as yourself. Or those who work hard enough. And those who are a disaster hiding beneath the surface. What? People have forgotten impermanence because of comfort and ignorance. But ruin forces them to wake up. The pain shocks their mind and breaks down their obsession. That is why we need a ladder. I am someone who serves as a connector. I am simply setting this world ablaze. To accelerate the flow of causality and the cycle of life and death. As you suspected earlier, I plan to unleash the absolute forbidden area upon the Murim Alliance. Ah, or rather, you will be the one unleashing it. Those are. The plan is to use this as an opportunity to do some cleaning. All in your name, Chongjiga. Primordial chaos bombs. There are enough that this prison, the area above us, and even the main hall are all in grave danger. The current High Lord Chongjiga couldn't handle the pressure of the corruption scandals, and to plunge the Murim Alliance into chaos, he unsealed the absolute forbidden area, and the countless evils hiding in the depths that were locked away for hundreds of years. Damn. So just skeletons then. It's like, shit, I didn't plan these well enough. They're all day. Were unleashed upon an unsuspecting populace, leading to mass casualties. Oh. What do you think? It paints quite a picture, does it not? And this place will be the first to be destroyed. I'm sure you know those evils I mentioned are directly below us. Those savage beasts must be released. Ugh, this is tough with just one arm. So they can wipe out all of the undesirables in the Murim Alliance. I'm going to enjoy teaching you a lesson, brat. What other way is there to start anew? Q! Huh? You dummy! Don't let your guard down. Ah! Ouch. Damong! Only then will we be able to clean up the Murim Alliance while also gaining justification. Damn. Of course, you will also be purged during all of this. The maniacal High Lord was killed by the very evils he unleashed. Quite poetic, if I do say so myself. The paralysis will wear off in about 2 hours. Although, who knows if you'll even be alive by then. Ah. You see those bombs above us? They're set to explode in an hour. But if you touch these chains, the timer will speed up. I must say, I outdid myself this time. You only have 2 choices available to you. You fight us, and we all die to these bombs. Or you forsake the High Lord and leave this place alive. Elder, that's ridiculous. If those bombs explode, the main hole as well as the barriers here will collapse. And not only that, but all of the criminals here will escape. That will result in countless deaths. I don't plan on fighting you, nor will I flee. I will find a way to stop those bombs. Okay. I see. Those always were the sorts of options you picked. Constantly following the path that could get you killed. All for the sake of some weak children. You mean the future? No. I always chose the path in which we all survive. You return because of the primeval incarnates, but you still haven't noticed. I can sense it from simply watching over these young ones. They will pave the path forward. Arm. They have the passion that we've lost. Who the hell? I have hope for the future. Because these children exist. Senior Gyu, a delivery! I'm impressed you managed to live this long with such a weak mindset. But today is the day you die, Heavenly Oracle. Huh? Wait, what? What is that? Acid. The rock is acid. It's dangerous, but also very useful. Please. What? He came down from above us. How? Did he come through the main hall? That's not possible. Right now he's... What? Were you off to in such a hurry? You haven't even given our side a chance to speak yet. Dang. An hour earlier. Oh, Supermanual. Where are everybody? This manhwa is awesome, or webtoon. Yeah, it's good. It was even better in the beginning, though, to be honest. I'm like, still is good. Wait. We don't have time for this. We need to... Is that a balcony? No, it's a hawk. That blue hawk. Okay. I mean, guess you could say aura farm, but it's more like he just works a lot to get stronger. He starts off like the weakest, but he just trains and trains and trains and trains smart, and yeah, gets stronger. Normal soldier goes back in time, knows a little bit. Yeah, duck walking. Duck walking. This is the same hawk that handled our communication in Sejong, right? Yes, please. It was brought over from Chunggu by my master, please. It helped support the Admiral back. It helped support Admiral back in Sejong. Okay. Old man Bongnam Gyum did it. I have read The Man's Man. It is on the channel. Like, we caught up, although I feel like we are missing a few chapters on Webtoon, but like, we caught up a little while ago, so maybe it's like 2 or 3 new ones that we haven't read. But yeah, read all of it. It's on the channel. Sending us a master with this hawk can only mean 2 things in this situation. He didn't say please. He's either somewhere he can't use focused voice, or he's in a situation where he can't. Yeah, my favorite webtoon. Definitely. Let's see. Main hall. We recently binged it. Like, I had a few streams on it, like in the past, but then I got back to it because I just, well, read what I felt like reading instead of just what people wanted me to read, and yeah, we binged pretty much the entire series. I've not read Reborn Rich, but like, I have been recommended to do it. I've also been recommended for Lord of Money or whatever it was called. The trial isn't finished yet. Anyone directly involved is forbidden from entering. Yeah, fuck that. Wouldn't that also apply to key witness? You little... It's stocks and shit. Oh. Surgdocko. They are just students. It seems they're here to console me, so please let them inside. I'll make sure they go home before sunset. Yeah, we're definitely hiding in there. Understood. Time to play Ludo. Thank you. Damn, he smacked that door shut. I'm glad you two made your way here. The Chancellor is handling the rescue of our witness, so you don't need to worry. That goes for So-So as well. And what should the two of us... There has been an information leak. I don't know who is responsible yet, but... Judging by how the Shadowless Prowler was taken to the Absolute Forbidden Area, there's a good chance they know the next stages of our plan. This was our plan from the start. The only difference is that things kicked off a bit earlier, right? Even if it's the same plan, If the opponent is the one making the first move, it is not a good thing. If you like Mono Gangster and Revenge, you can read Mono Castle. Is it that good though? Is Castle that good? I mean, the series was okay. Castle and Beckett, yeah. We end up losing the initiative. Yeah. Castle is fire? Really? Maybe I should check it out. So then, we need to come up with a new strategy. Bongdala is correct. We'll take a different course of action. I'm sorry to put all this additional pressure on you. I'm used to it. We can leave the rescue of the witness to the Chancellor and his party. You will instead do what he was initially going to do. And what is that? Yo, fight. Internal alchemy of the Buddha. The prolonging of the trial. It must all be connected to the monk's next move. We need to find out what that is. Then isn't that all the more reason to head to the absolute forbidden area? There's a good chance they laid out a trap for them there, please. If we go now, we could all end up stuck there. Then, we need to take a path they aren't expecting, please. The main hall. You mentioned before that you need Yuseong's help getting past layers of barriers, correct? Yes, sir. I have not read Murim. I mostly read series on webtoon, like that. Although it might be on webtoon, I just haven't read it. Well, that applies here too. The path from the main hall. I mean, I'm waiting for the return of the Blossoming Blade to come back. Awesome series. It's right here. It may seem like a simple folding screen, but it's a door sealed by a special technique. You're slightly missing the training arc. It's locked both ways, but your nimble steps should get you through, Yuseong. What? Bongdala asked me to transport him like I did with that crate of gold. But yeah, this is one of the better ones as well, like one of the better Murim series as well, infinite leveling Murim. We've just gotten pretty far into it, so it's a little bit of a different story than it was in the beginning. If I'm able to sneak into the back of the main hall, past all those barriers, this should be a piece of cake. Don't say it's a piece of cake. You ready? Yes. Don't worry. Opening inventory. See you on the other side, please. The hell? I'll be back soon. Did he put Bongdala into his inventory? No. Take care of yourselves. Instantaneous martial art nimble steps, yeah. Mysterious movement skill designed to effectively avoid attacks from opponents. Instantly teleport once in any direction. Doesn't say how far though. Of course. Extras Academy's Rival God is coming back, by the way. It is? Oh. I mean, it has been a little while since we read it. Maybe there are enough chapters to read it again. Although we were caught up not that long ago. Really good series as well. What? Present. Why is Yuseong here? That's a good question. You were supposed to be... Ah, he used a nimble step the other way. Right. Or is it not him? Did I see something I wasn't supposed to? Just gotta kill you, Dane. Oh shit. You just give up. Yo, Ryuchang. You read novels as well, or just mangas? I mean, I have read novels, but not on the channel. But yeah, I do write a little bit as well. But yeah, on the channel it has basically been webtoon, some manhwas, and a few mangas. And a little bit of manhwas, I guess, as well. But since copyright, I mostly prefer webtoon. I was worried, but it seems you're okay. When I started like the YouTube channel and pretty much in the beginning, I did read other than webtoon because that got the views. Now, even if I read other things on webtoon, it basically gets the same amount of views, so there's really no point. To be honest. I was worried, but it seems you're okay. Yeah, you're just a bit paralyzed. I apologize, Elder. I could have sworn I saw him head into the absolute forbidden area. Oh, he goes. Bitch, please. Oh. You made a grave error, Commander, though. I'm thinking of starting a lot of mysteries. I've seen a lot of hype around. I don't know anything about it. Didn't watch the anime. I mean, I haven't watched the anime. I mean, I might watch the anime. Maybe for Patreon or something like that. I don't know. You made a grave error. You have made a grave error, Commander, though. And in doing so, you've caused me quite the startle. I'm sorry, sir. Allow me to make up for my mistake by cutting him down. I was hoping to avoid direct conflict in the main hall, but it seems we have no choice. Make sure the Buddha's mercy reaches that child. That's one way of saying it. Linked mission. The linked mission has become distorted and will now be replaced. Replaced? By what? Save the Murim High Lord. Prevent the death of the Murim High Lord. Time limit 15 days. Mission reward return to the original linked mission. Failure penalty. The destruction of the Murim. What? That's all fucking bullshit. I'm not even getting anything. Yes, sir. What kind of bullshit is this? The moon guides impermanence. Black immortal blade. Impermanent phantom moon. With your history, it makes sense to keep yourself to stuff that might be less likely for copyright strike. I mean, something I do want to do though, like in the future, is make like shorts about the synopsis or like recommendations for series. I do see those getting a lot of views, and then I can like link those series to my read-alongs and stuff like that. That is something I do want to try in the future, but like, yeah, we'll see. Ooh. Your next move. I already figured it out. I knew you'd try to kill the High Lord. Something I kind of also want to do, not sure if I'm going to do it, is like create a football channel. I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I don't know how many people here would enjoy like sports as well. So I would probably make like a new channel if I did that. Not sure if I will do it though, but like I do love talking about football and with people as like podcasts and stuff like that. I already figured out your next move. I must say, your stuff is usually very good, as a little bit of a feeling of when you were a kid and somebody read bedtime stories to you. Good way of saying it. I mean, I'm just enjoying myself. I knew you'd go after the High Lord. I will say though, I am missing the times where we had like hundreds of people and the chat was just going insanely fast. Like, couldn't even read it. Like people basically had to use super chats for me to actually see them, because it was just like, in a way it was a little bit annoying as well, but like, yeah, missed those times. So much speed in chat. Huh, is that so? That being said though, even when we had like over 200 people in the live stream, still like it was like max 20 people that just kept on writing a lot. Then you should also know that I've been waiting for a chance to take your head. Spectral steps of the night. He disappeared. Not even key sense can detect my spectral steps. Shit. Also, I don't like Yuseong's power, like, I don't know what, it's just, I don't like the Asura stuff, like, where he has, like, more arms. I know he doesn't have more arms, but, like, I'm not a fan of it. Never been a fan of it. It just looks weird with him, like, having so many weapons in his hands. Don't like it. You will cower in the dark as my black immortal blade cuts you down. I might be in the minority there though, but like, that's just me. What is this unnerving feeling? Is this something like Kyung-hon Booklay's Drifting Phantom Step? No, it's different. I can't figure out where he is at all. How is he able to conceal himself while carrying such a large sword? You seem confused. You've probably never seen anything like this before. My black immortal blade is unhindered. So I don't think you're going to get to that again because of how YouTube is right now. Change it. If it changes, you might be able to, but I don't think it's going to change back anytime soon. I mean, I do agree. But hey, who knows about the future? I do feel like I would have had a bigger chance if I started making more shorts, like making more recommendations, and that is something I do want to do. My black immortal blade is unhindered. Similar to the unhindered powers of understanding in unhindered powers of understanding in Buddhism. In other words, my heart is free of obstacles. Murderous intent, energy. He removes all intention, allowing me to approach without being detected. When I cut you, it will be as if the blade had simply been there all along. I created this after reaching the pinnacle of martial arts. The black immortal blade. You're telling me you've reached the pinnacle of martial arts? That is some fucking bullshit. It's fundamentally different from someone like you, who flails about with many weapons in hand. It's an undeniable truth that Honam Do is a great warrior. You can see from this alone that he's a pure martial artist, a member of the lawful faction through and through. That being said, you certainly don't have a lawful personality. Just because your martial art is clean doesn't make you a lawful man. Oh shit. Dodge! I can sense it. His killing intent. Huh. So you pissed him on purpose just to see where he was. I can see you now. Like, just look the way Yuseong is holding his weapons. There's no way you could actually move this in a good way. I don't believe it. Like, nah, my reality is destroyed. Just before he attacks, you can sense his ki. Just look at these panels. Nah. Not. I'm gonna say it over and over again. I'm not a fan. I'm not. At least don't show me 4 arms. At least show me the way he's holding it, like it showed me before. Like, it was a simple taunt. That was close. But the unhindered assassin is having a hard time hiding his emotions. All those things you said about me being cut down without even realizing it. I guess your black immortal blade is all just talk. Isn't as sharp as you thought. Bastard. I will silence you permanently. A lot of experience reading different stories with different story styles and both good, neutral, and yeah, so many. I would laugh if you start reading that series again and somehow that's the thing that makes you grow. Hey, what do you mean series? Have I read anything serious? Night Sky Cleaver. You mean like violent, or do you mean like... Nah. I mean, I remember us reading, what was it called again? I mean, that RAPE series. Holy... Nah, I mean, it's not even on the channel. I have privatized it. Nah, don't want to be involved. The gamer. Oh. Did you think you could keep avoiding my attack? He cuts through the Phantom Serpent tunic. Impressive. I will consume your soul like I devoured the night. Soul devoured. Is there about this, High Lord? Huh? 10 weapon demon style. 10 weapon art, 7 technique. Rabid squirrels turn 10 wheel. What? Yeah, it was fun to see me struggle through it. Like that's what I feel like it was so popular. It was just people enjoyed me hating it. Yeah, enjoyed me suffering. God damn it. It was so bad. I mean, it was okay in the beginning, but like what they just kept on the text. They kept on repeating the same sentences over and over again. 10 full wheels of the Mad Shadow Day. I mean, if you want like a definition of a series that tells and does not show, there it is. They tell you, they don't show you. The bombs are being dissolved. You've arrived just in time. Bongdala. Strong enough to melt the chains and the bombs. Is this the power of the Rockney's poison? Amazing, Senior Bongda. He's able to create this much poison while inside the barrier. This poison must not be man-made. You were the traitor, please. And for some reason, everybody in the series knows what is going to happen. Yeah. So, you're the Heavenly Oracle's apprentice, eh? I don't know how you came down from there, but your plan has already failed. You didn't even know what trap was waiting for you in this prison. And yet you still came down here. How utterly foolish. I gave your friends 2 options to leave this place alive, but your mentor chose not to make a decision. And so, this place will be your grave. Why is that? Shadowless Prowler, the barrier is ready. It's time to repay these bastards for what they did to us. I mean, you've been stuck there for hundreds of years, right? How are you alive, barrier reverse? I tried using the same barrier as the one cast over this place. I look forward to seeing you suffer, Heavenly Oracle. Now you'll get to experience what we did. Chancellor, doesn't that mean that they can use their gi? Yes. And they'll freely use their powers to torment us as if we are the prisoners. But no matter how perfect a barrier is, it can always be destroyed. It always has weaknesses. We won't just stand idly by. I mean, doing that would be stupid, right? Has cast it right in front of us. Steel string. Shit. 7 connected steel shadows. Fuck. Fucking hell. Dude, not cool. Young apprentice of the Heavenly Oracle. You're the only one in your group who can still use your powers. You don't know who that is, do you? So let's see if you can prove your mentor's beliefs. Let me see if you truly can inherit this world from us. Show me why the Heavenly Oracle has placed all his faith in you. Umbral net of the heavens. Damn. We about to be shish kebab. We about to be shish kebab. Not good. Not good. The banana. Of course you knew. Leomon, is that you? Poliwag. Kinda strange, but okay. The shadow that defies the heavens. 1,000 Gion weight manipulation. What? Is he like controlling the strings? Heaven reversal shadow. He reversed gravity to push my strings back. Ah, so you've come up with something new, Heavenly Oracle. Hey, that's all me. Don't give him credit. A skill like that consumes a significant amount of ghee. So let's have some fun until you run out. Damn, 6 years, that's insane. I mean, if you buy an iPhone, then no. Oh, iPhones don't last that long. 1,000 Gion weight manipulation. Earth press step. Yeah, you have no idea how much ghee he has, do you? Gravity manipulation step technique. Right here. What? This is where I'll stand and kill you. Yo, when he lose his toe, god damn, isn't it sharp? A widely cast net like this also consumes a tremendous amount of ghee. Please. The further I get from you, the less effective its cutting power is. Oh. I see. You think you caught me? No. Bongdala, do not let your guard down against his strings, not even for a moment. You don't. Have to tell me. There's no need to worry. Please. What? Isn't your hair getting in the way? Yeah, my hair's too long. I need to cut it. I just stopped fighting. 10,000 poison arachnid technique. It's not even that long, like a little bit of his hair might get in. Might block his vision though. Weirdly enough, for a long time viewer of you, it's very interesting to see old series coming back or being reread because of previous copyright problems, but at least you don't make it boring. Watch out! I mean, I've heard so much different stuff, like some people want me to continue on with just new series, other people want me to finish series, but like, if the series don't do well, like there's really no point in reading. Unless I just read it for funsies, which I pretty much do anyway. Oh. Damn bright. Huh? Oh shit. Oh my lord. He died. What a potent poison. I've never seen anything like it. This is the poison of the Arachne. I've seen something like this before. That power is. It's a demonic power he gained after absorbing the 10,000-year-old Arachne. Demonic power and Gi are similar, so he can use it to supplement his Gi when he uses the techniques I taught him. However, what? Can't control it? Engulfing green haze? The more he uses that power, the more stress he puts on his body. That's not good. This damn brat. He managed to figure out the weakness of my steel strings. That one had transformed his slow body to grow a sticky tongue that could outspeed anyone. And yet that brat delivered a poisonous attack he couldn't even react to. And the other one was infamous for single-handedly annihilating his sect with his claws and teeth alone. But his beast-like sense of smell became his undoing. That kid only saw them today and managed to figure out and defeat them so easily. I mean, it's easy. Lion, frog. He's quick-witted, this one. You've certainly raised an entertaining apprentice, Heavenly Oracle. However, it only strengthens my desire to crush this brat, who you've chosen as your successor, Phantom Severing String. Hmm? 10,000 Gi on weight manipulation. All of my strings are connected to me, and my Gi is woven into each of them. The more power I put into them, the stronger they become. You may be strong, but I have 60 years worth of Gi in my body. This won't be like before. Even if you use your gravity manipulation. I can still force my strings to catch you. Ooh. Now he could just like kill him. So how is he going to survive this? Rending shadows. Oh no! Bungdala! Yes, it's up to you to make this project or hobby into whatever way you want to make it in, as long as you're happy it's good enough. And people will find you, and if anybody has a problem with that. True. It's a shame I couldn't use this technique on you, Heavenly Oracle. But watching your face as I cut your apprentice into pieces, right before your eyes, will be well worth it. You better do it now though, like before he gets time to get away. Huh? What's going on? Why can't I tighten my strings? There should have been enough Gi in my strings to rip him to shreds. I'm not built that way, please. I'm just built different. Could it be? How long has he been seeping poison into my string? 10,000 blood poison. With each string you cast, you create another weak point, please. My poison seeping into even a single string means you've been poisoned. It will go straight to your heart. I mean, his blood is poison, so every little drop of that. So he basically fucked himself. Smart. Very smart. How long has he been seeping poison into my string? I do not know. Could it be? It must have been when he touched it with his foot. Martial arts are really interesting plays. One side of Mr. Me uses a Kunlun technique that utilizes the power of nature. And the other side uses a 10,000 year poison. These two forces that you'd never expected would mix. Hazy Gi expulsion. Clear Gi injection. They complement each other and form a more effective technique. It's almost as if they needed each other from the start, please. Been decades, Subtopossessed. I mean, has it though? Haven't you been here? Nah, you've been here before that, haven't you? Like, I feel like I've seen you multiple times. Or am I just remembering that username quite well? And if I were to use this with purpose? Hey, if I got all my old subscribers or watchers back, then hey, suddenly we would have hundreds in live streams again. Awesome. I can apply lethal poison to my enemy. And purify the poison around my allies, please. That is the purification poison technique that Mr. Me has created. It's also what allowed me to make your steel strings my own. Huh. The flow and harmony of nature that's emphasized by Kunlun. That is what we focused on as I was teaching Bongdala. I had him view my deeply rooted martial arts from an outsider's perspective. Then the reason why he absorbed the power of the Rockne was... It's like fate. Through his journey, powerful enemies like Mamoru Miyamoto and the Rockne appeared before the demonic blood of the 10,000 poison. I don't know. Is the season even finished? It could be that his absorbing the Rockne was inevitable. I'm gonna watch Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid with some friends, so we'll see how much time I'll have. Oh shit. Yeah, he's like, too late, brother. Too late. You've already lost. A power that threatens the order of the existing Murim. I may be old, but I would never be cornered simply from being poisoned. You. Last season so far. So we're not getting like new chapters every week now? You're a prime evil incarnate, aren't you? Heavenly Oracle, you bastard! Were you only pretending to support the minor sex while keeping someone like him as your apprentice? Shadowless Prowler. Didn't you also return after hearing rumors about the prime evil incarnates? Right now, for our generation, it no longer matters who is better or stronger. It's about what we'll leave behind for future generations. When Jung One is in danger, we shouldn't be challenging the next generation to a fight. We should instead be teaching them the right path to take. Huh, the future, you say? So you have no plans to lead yourself? You. That's no different from just waiting to die. The monk and myself are both trying to find a way to overcome death. Did you never think it strange? The monk was a part of the Senate even when we were younger. That man should be old enough to have died twice over. So why is he still alive? Why are people down here still alive? They've been here for hundreds of years and we don't feed them. What is his secret? Overcoming the passage of time. The monk has managed to figure it out. And eventually, he tasted the forbidden fruit. Wait, he looks like that. Master Dai. Who? He must have been freed after the barrier reversal. That's great. Master Dai, sir. He's not on our side, is he? No, something feels off. Yeah, something really... It's not him. I know this place. I've seen it briefly before. He who comes is surely ill-intentioned, as no one well-meaning would have come here. So this is the absolute forbidden area. This focused voice is different from the one we use. The technique of the Sorim that transmits the words directly to your brain. A legendary technique that was thought to have been lost for 200 years. The words of the enlightened heart. Get out of here. Get out of there. The Chancellor and I will keep them at bay. You must leave this place with Sozo and Bongdala. Sozo. Okay. You're letting a prisoner free. Huh? How the hell did he get down here so fast? I jest. That's not something someone who has also just broken out should be saying. Not to mention, someone this beautiful can't possibly be a criminal. Ah, the one who's at fault is the bastard who let her out. Let her out? I didn't let her out. God damn. What the hell is happening? Oh. Are you alright? Yes. Chancellor, that punch just now. Yes, it's the 100 Steps God Fist of the Sorim. It seems that barrier reversal wasn't simply to keep us at bay. It was also for him. How insightful of you. Are you friends with Washim by any chance? He calls the monk by his first name and can use the 100 Steps God Fist. Jungyeon, what did the monk do to you? I truly enjoy this game we play. I never expected that child to put up such a fight against Commander Do. I'm beginning to understand why you chose to bet your next move on them. However, it still completely goes against my will. Young ones are prone to falling into temptation, is why they spontaneously make mistakes. Rather than relying on something so unreliable, I needed a tried and tested transcendent master. He should be free of the barrier by now. Although he has lost himself, you could say that through the soul-catching technique, the grace of the Buddha has given him another chance. He'll be here soon, so I hope you'll give him a warm welcome. He is my great grandmaster. Oh my, wait, what? And one of your predecessors. He is Elder Yo. What? What? Dude, what? The day before the memorial service, Grand Taoist Musan died. You used the power that only the demonic cult would dare dabble in on your own son. I couldn't believe it. To think the dragon scale swordsman would perform such a taboo ritual. Don't compare my technique to those of the demonic cult. He had a golden ball. And it was because my son was remarkable that he managed to hold on to his sanity. Sanity, you say? I also think he was remarkable. What? That child, Pyongwi-dae. He was braver than anyone else on the battlefield. And for slaying many of our enemies during the invasion, he died as a hero of Sejong. But the Murim Alliance doesn't see it that way. To return from the dead is to obtain knowledge that no one else can. That creates fear in the hearts of many. Don't you think it's interesting whether it's the demonic cult or even our own people? They choose to bury the glory they witness because of the temptations they hear. Master Dai, I'm sure you've heard many say that my words hold the most weight of any Senate member. So the words Pyongwi-dae, the hero of the Murim, from someone like me, will be accepted by everyone in an instant. That being said, just like how you brought your child back from the dead, the one who has to revive his glory is none other than you, Master Dai. Huh. My. Couldn't they revive me using a younger body? It's strong, but I can feel its age. And to wake up in a place like this. Wash him, you bastard. Ah. At least there are some fine young women around. It's like finding a blossoming flower in the mud. What's going on? Why is Pyongwi-dae's father acting like this? I want to say something, but my lips won't move. My entire body can sense it. The moment I open my mouth, I'll be killed. And he's injured, so like, you're not gonna get much help there. Or maybe you are. The hell? Jeez! Elder Hyoyo, please protect us! Enveloping poison needles. Die. You little... Elder Hyoyo. Wait, please, if the barrier falls, you won't be able to use your gi. Jeez. I only just woke up and you're already begging me for help. Well, about that. What are you doing? I despise anyone who cries and begs for help. What? Wait! Ah! Ah! You're going to call yourself a man. You should at least learn to fend for yourself. Don't you agree? Essence drain. What? I doubted my ears at first, but his use of essence drain confirms it. I don't know how he took on the form of Master Dai, but that is the Murim High Lord from 200 years ago. That is Elder Hyoyo. It's already shocking enough to witness the notorious essence drain technique. Now you're telling me he's the former High Lord from 200 years ago. How can this be? I knew we couldn't trust that damn monk. He never planned to let us go from the start. Of course he didn't. It wasn't the monk you trusted. It was me. Elder, that child disarmed all of the bombs we set up. Our escape plan has fallen apart. You were planning on breaking out of here using mere bombs. Washim must have considered this since he left my inkwell for me in front of my cell. As long as I have this, I can use powers beyond my energy. What? Oh. I'll show you something special. This is how I obtained Essence Drain and escape. I want to see how much the world has changed these past 200 years. A dark poem that drains the heavens. Ah, shit. He's arrived. The terror of a bygone era. He's here. My master. Yeah, we have bigger problems now, Yuseong. Holy shit. The main hall. Transcendent fear that makes you wonder just how much stronger he would have been if he were around now. The barrier here collapsed from just one of his attacks. It must be the next phase in the monk's plan. Suppression field. You are a ghost of the past who should not exist in this era. I cannot let him leave this place. Absolutely not. Oh, are you putting up a fight now that the barrier is down? This technique. This is Kunlun's, is it not? If you truly are Elder Yoyo, you cannot be allowed to leave this place. Earthen Seal. A sealing technique that uses your gi and the earth. Not bad. 10 Seong Flame Art. Flame Cloud Chain. You may have just returned, but your very presence goes against nature. So go back to hell. I'm sure you understand. The cloud of flame purifies evil that disrupts the world. Purifying flame cloud. What is that, honey? I don't know. Titans! A bit close for comfort. The cliff is collapsing. Is it because of that light we saw earlier? Oh shit. Huh. Murderous intent. You students should stay back. We don't know. Oh shit. Ah. What the? Someone just killed him. Oh my god, look at them toenails. Ah, it's been so long since I last heard people's screams. The Murim Alliance will be upon us if we don't get a move on. Low threat to the Murim. Rat swordman. Childolo. Huh. This is why you're considered a low threat. Don't you get it? Moderate threat to the Murim. The silent legs. Byung Tayu. The barrier collapsed. That means the entire Murim alliance is in chaos. If we create an even bigger mess, they'll be too busy to track us down. I don't agree with that, but okay, I mean... Low threat to the Murim. The scarred warrior. Chill Homa. 8-point evisceration. The hell? Well, weren't you fighting Yuseong? Flurry of blades. Oh no, wait, that. Oh, I thought. I guess that wasn't him. I was like, oh, big blade. The Heavenly Demon Slayers. They're here to save us, but are they? Can we trust them? Can we trust them, Harvey? That cursed monk. Prioritize keeping the people safe. Split up and secure the area. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, at the Wadong Valley. Amazing. Attach eternal cold iron to the jade of disorder. I'm impressed by how quickly you got used to your new weapon. Yeah, well... It would have been much harder if they didn't give me all that time. You think a new arm will help you? Go ahead and put it on and we'll wait. What? Yo, you think another arm will help you? Take that sheet off. Just wipe the floor with them afterwards. God dang. And of course, it's all thanks to you and your friend for delivering this arm and shield to me. And if it weren't for your meddling kids, I would have been dead. Ah, this is Wee Young. I asked him for help since I couldn't carry everything alone. And apparently his friends with Senior Dawn. Yes. Wee Young. You're that kid from when Yuseong was at the Chombong Military Academy, right? Yeah, that's me. It's been a while, Gi-Hu-jang. Who? I came to the Sangho Valley this year. It's nice to finally see you. Jeez, Yuseong's going to be so happy. I feel like I've forgotten this dude, to be honest. Oi, don't just casually call him by his name. He's your senior. Show him some respect. What? Oh, you're right. My apologies, Senior Jong and Senior Gi. There's no need for that, man. Now, all that's left is to deliver this sword to Senior Dawn. I think he has enough weapons already. Any idea where he... It's an emergency! A bunch of warriors popped out of the ground and started attacking everyone. What? Warriors? Ground? They're enemies of the Murim. I even saw Todd In Ha, who we arrested last year. There you are, you little rat. Huh? I didn't do anything. I didn't talk. I promise. Doesn't look like a shield, man. Shield toss. Look like a gravestone. Goddamn. Huh? Yeah, you done. This is my Falco Punch. The kid that almost got framed on the first arc to introduce young John. Nah, it doesn't ring any bell. What the hell? Pressure fist. First arc. These bastards, they definitely appeared following that explosion. Whoa. What the hell is going on over there? Damong, Seong, let's go. Can we trust him, Harvey? What? We're going to break through and get to Yuseong. Okay. Yes, sir. We don't even know where he is. Where there's trouble, there's Yuseong. Just follow the sound. God dang. That's a lot of flame. What an intense flame. So this is his 10-song flame art. If it's this powerful. Isn't it safe to say that it's over? No. Not even close. Maybe his clothes are damaged though. All of you must leave this place at once. Hmm? Did you think we'd let you do as you please? Holy crap. He did get damaged though, but like, probably just gonna heal, right? Full binding. Full binding? You mean like a book? Oh, nah. Yeah, he's gonna just use essence drain and heal himself. God damn it. Ooh, that's better. Shit. Such an OP ability. Such an OP ability. Screw that. Well, there are people out there who need your help more than we do. Leave this place at once. Ryoha. Yes, ma'am. Not a chance. How is that dude not more injured? He was poisoned, right? Suppression field. Fine by me, Heavenly Oracle. I will fight you until this poison claims my life. Okay, so he is poisoned, but he's just slowly dying. Like what? Okay. Go. Bangdala, we need to get out of here. Yo, he wanna help. He's like, but I can't leave Master. Huh? Why? I finally gained power and yet I'm running away. How are you even flying up there? You're just jumping from like debris to debris here. Boy, can you jump yourself? Like you're kind of heavy. Good work, Ryoha. Let's go. Let's go. I got this. What the hell is going on? The enemies of the Murim have broken out. There's one. Oh my god, get him. The front yard of the city. The hell? What is happening? How did they manage to escape? That's what we're trying to figure out. From the looks of things, it would seem that the High Lord freed them out of desperation. Bullshit! From under the main hall, no less. How can you be sure? Even if the High Lord was cornered, he's not the type to do something like this. Then who do you think would do such a thing, Master Namgun? Yo, he's calling you out, he's like, you don't want me to say that, do you? Are you telling me that the earlier explosion was caused by the High Lord? It came from the main hall, who else could have done it? But that's... I warned you something like this could happen. Sending the Shadow Hand to the main hall must have made him panic. It's too late for regrets now. The enemy is already upon us. Fortunately, by the grace of Buddha, the Shadow Hand and the Heavenly Demon Slayers are making quick work of them. All of us must do our part. If we're going to stop the High Lord and these criminals, we must act quickly. Is there something you wish to say, Master Namgung? Yes, sir. Where were you before you came here? I was watching over the Shadow Hand who were deployed at the main hall. Is what allowed me to grasp the situation quickly. Yeah, that sounds like fucking bullshit. So you were in the vicinity. I hoped to investigate this further, but the main hall collapsed and I couldn't locate the High Lord. Perhaps he fled, or was caught in his own explosion and perished. Yeah, he's not falling for that. Oh, but he doesn't need to, does he? Meanwhile, I can still sense the High Lord, which means he's safe. The problem is all the criminals who broke out and are currently running rampant. Is this what the monk was after this whole time? Stubborn bastard, I'm getting sick of this fight. Just die already. Dream roaming demon. That's my line. Huh. I wonder what one sword can do though. What kind of sword is it? Hope you don't mind me butting in. About time. Better make up for being asleep this whole time. The one who was asleep was you. Repel. While you were sleeping soundly in Zhejiang, I came up with a new technique. What, throwing your shield? Okay. Is that kid from before? Spin. Schmack. Falco. Punch. What the hell? Oh no. Surround. You're surrounded. Did you block your kick with your own shield? Huh? Hey, Assassin's Creed, come on. Sever. Oh shit. How much did you cut though? Did you even hit him? This is nothing but a series of annoying cheap tricks. Is it now? Wield. You gonna jump on him? Cannonball! Cannonball! Black Immortal Blade. Silent, blood-piercing void. Pressure. Subno plate. Oh shit. Blade on. Such relentless speed and movements. It's as if he's reading my every move. This whole time his goal has been to destroy my blade. Bastard. Did he analyze and break down my technique after our encounter at the Million Book Athenaeum? I almost forgot. What makes the sole apprentice of the Murim High Lord special? It's his perseverance. There's still one more. Obey. No, wait. Chastise. Chastise? Oh, no. 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 Poor guy. He had no chain. You got smacked into oblivion. My god, they so deep into them stairs. By combining the 10 techniques of the Quivering Mountain Fortress, I've created the ultimate weapon breaking skill that covers both offense and defense. The heaven-shattering Bear of Thunder. Damn. My weapons. A weapon breaking skill, huh? Up until you got here, I thought the Black Immortal Blade was the ultimate offensive and defensive ability. His weapon blocked all of my attacks, while my weapons were getting destroyed one by one. At the rate things were going, I might have lost to Honam Do. Whereas Gyu, he saw through Honam Do's movements and even his breathing pattern and managed to pressure him. He even figured out the weakness of the Black Immortal Blade. I also tried to do something about his gigantic blade. That's easier said than done. And Honam Do is no fool, he knew what I was trying to do and responded accordingly. But Gyu never gave him the chance. Similar to when I fought against Chorang Yong during the unlimited sparring contest. I'm at 72 and Gyu's at 71. That means that Gyu's skill is more than enough to make up for the difference in power. Jeez, just when I thought I was ahead, you managed to catch up instantly. I wonder if I can even defeat his Quivering Mountain Fortress at this point. Will I be able to shatter that shield? Like I did back then. To be honest, I feel like I've been walking in place lately. Yeah, you need to level up. What up? What up, Blank Chat? Despite Master Hanjin's teachings, before I run in with the first House of Chaos, I do feel like this is like a better time to stream though, like later in the day. I feel like more people are interested in watching then. To be honest. My heart and mind are still not in balance. It's about time that I really work on that. Oh. Hey! Not cool. Not cool. Yuseong Dan! Please tell me he will go like, Asura just isn't it for me. I will go back to just using a sword. So Asif. Long time no see, Asif. Yeah, I'll say it again. This sounds better. Yeah, maybe I should just start streaming later. Like, if I feel like a lot more people are interested in watching at this time than other times, to be honest. Your body, or in other words, your external gi is already strong enough. Now it's time to train your inner gi. It's essential to maintain a balance. How have you been, Asif? Been a while. Balance. Please tell me he will like, you know what, Asura just isn't my thing. Yeah, I'll go with samurai style. Come on. Working? Just working? I mean, done with your education then. Rurouni Kenshin, come on Rurouni. The power that I used against Gyeonghon Bukle. With a ridiculously low chance for both fire and ice to activate at the same time. But what if it wasn't a coincidence? I used my dual mind technique to wield the two arts separately. The fire of the great feats of the Absolute Emperor, the eyes of the soul manipulation. Does that mean Guillaume Namgung's power combines the two contradictory powers? Got your degree. So what do you work with now, Azif? No, his is something other than cold-heartedness or excitement. And it was the same for me as well. I didn't completely suppress my emotions. I accepted them and gained control of them. Come on. Come on. It's like the most powerful attack you can make with a katana. Come on. Black Immortal Blade. The blade that reaches the heavens, katana life. Heavens reach life cleaver. Think of a Beyblade, like... oh. He's releasing the Beyblade fast. Most speed. Working for a metal distribution company. We're still doing caretaking for the elderly. I mean, it's not really elderly, but like it's a... I'm working like with one person that needs help because of behavioral challenges. Me and some other people. I mean, it's a nice job. It's an interesting job. Whoa, he's quick. That cut just now was that his nose? Yeah. Took out your eye. The unhindered blade. Ah! Damn, dude. Thought you had a change, did you? I did it. Achieving a balance of the mind isn't about mixing contradictory emotions. It's about accepting yourselves as how, like how you are. It's about accepting your emotions and learning to control them. Yes. Thinner Yuseong, that was incredible. You move just like that Miyamoto guy did. Please tell me you're done with Asura style. This is your style now, Yuseong. For the love of all that is holy, huh? I did, but I didn't do anything different from usual. It was all muscle memory. Come on. Come on. Come on. You even spat on the offer to join the Shadow Hand. Arrogant bastard. Honamdo. Why do you hate this world so much? Isn't it more comfortable to just comply? Hate this world? What do you mean? Honamdo, who was the one who formed the Shadow Hand that you're so proud of? Was it Honamdo, the commander of the Shadow Hand, or was it Honamdo of the Higher Institute of Murim? What are you on about? You may have obtained comfort by becoming the pawn of the monk. But did you grow at all? I know you understand what I mean. Obviously, most people will take the opportunity presented to them. But I knew that I would never grow while serving under the monk. The Shadow Hand is a cage he keeps you in until he needs you for something. You're probably aware of it as well. Regardless of how extravagant the feathers of a bird are, he can't stretch his wings while trapped in a cage. You joined the Shadow Hand because you were strong enough to create something like the Black Immortal Blade. You didn't join because you wanted recognition. Remember that. No matter the opportunity, if it means I stunt my growth by being locked in a cage, I'd refuse. No matter how easy it would make my life. And I always will. Damn. Did you make him blind? What was all of this for? Nah, I guess he only ruined one of his eyes. Yeah, what was all of this for? No answer. What was all of this for? I guess we don't know. What's the hardest part of my job? Like I said, sometimes challenging behavior. Nah, but seriously, like, the most challenging part of my job is mentally. Is being on guard. What is it now? Is it collapsing again? What is the hardest part of your job, Asif? He's currently engaged in a fight. Right now, Master Honjin and the Chancellor are fighting. The terror of a bygone era underneath us. Okay. But I know how to use a katana now. Cool. Wait, serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Very serious, actually. So damn serious. Did you think it'd work a second time? You want me to be honest? I did. Keeping track of numbers, so much numbers and so much math. Not a job for me, that's for sure. Oh my god, I hate math. Have you been following the channel, Asif? And just not live streaming, or have you had a break? Not seen the channel for a few years, eh? Oh shit. Not good. And good. You can't afford to get distracted, Heavenly Oracle. Shadowless Prowler. Oh, damn. Master, shouldn't you rest? We don't have time. We need time. Now that the paralysis has worn off, there's something I must do. Take me to the gateless entrance. What? On the descending path. Yeah, my hair was too long. But like, that doesn't change anything. Dude got hair in his eyes and he just like, yeah, too long behind me. God dang. Bongdala, you look better with shorter hair. I agree, please. This will also make it easier to fight. Wait, when did you get changed? I just found these comfortable clothing. Look, comfortable looking clothes on our way here, please. How? Where? Don't care about that. So you stole them? What? No, I borrowed them. Halt! Toggy Jung. We don't have time for this. The monk attacked the High Lord and released the enemies of the Murim from their cell. Nice, that's a bit different from what I just heard. Yeah, of course it is. Because you heard it from the monk, right? We received an urgent mission directly from the Senate earlier. The High Lord is seeking to create chaos by releasing the enemies of the Murim. Eradicate him and all of his allies. Heh. You guys are idiots, aren't you? God damn it. Useless. Is this the monk's doing? Does it really matter? It's not like he's strong. You eradicate us? Let's see you try. You. We're also part of the Gap Division. Don't underestimate us. Think about it, Tagi. The High Lord was attacked and we were descending to help deal with the escaped criminals. You sure about that? You weren't just trying to escape. That's not it at all. We were on our way to help the people. Yeah, I come in to watch some of the solo level reaction as well as watch some of the manuals that you have on your playlist. Yeah. I mean, there are some series, although I've mostly read webtoon recently. More like heading towards the Senate. Enough of your lies. The High Lord's plan is to destroy the Senate. Who is that? Ganda? Ooh, why now of all times? The situation is worsening by the second. Leave this place to Mr. Me. Take the High Lord and escape, please. Huh? No way we'd never resolve this misunderstanding if we did that. This isn't a misunderstanding. This was a trap they purposely set. Yes, it's so fucking obvious as well. No. Look, I'm sure there are people among them who are still trying to make sense of the situation. Chancellor Wu, I think you're being too hasty. Since we're all here, I believe we should at least hear what they have to say. If we can convince those people, this trap becomes something we don't even have to worry about. That is true. It'll be more like a minor inconvenience. Fine. If we flee from this place now, we'll never get another chance to clear up this misunderstanding. I mean, he has a point, but at the same time, we're kind of walking into the trap as well. And we'd end up tearing each other apart. The High Lord was unable to move or speak until just a few moments ago. How could he have possibly caused all this? The true culprit is still out there, and I've seen who it is myself. It was the monk. I'm sure of that. This is all part of his plans. Utter nonsense. What did I tell you? They seek to topple the Senate. If what he says is true, why would the monk leave the High Lord alive? Don't worry, we are the greatest swordsmen Jeonnam has to offer. We'll make quick work of them. We don't have time for this. The people need our help. Silence. Crouching demon forbidden seal. This technique. This is new. When I first came to the Higher Institute, I couldn't do anything against this technique. What? So are we going to remove the rot here and now, please? I guess. We have no choice but to deal with one part of it. Oh yeah, okay, you're just gonna attack him. Think you have a shot, eh? Oh, boy. He can still move despite the seal. How did he become so much stronger in just 2 years? Enough. You two are letting your emotions get the better of you. How am I supposed to believe him when they're trying to carry the High Lord off like this? It's incredibly suspicious. Maybe we're carrying off because he was being framed. Because the truth of the matter is that the High Lord was attacked. The monk is the one responsible, and you are all being used by him. The Elder, that can't be true. He's served the Murim for over 100 years. He can't possibly be the one behind this. And he's also the one who burned down the Athenaeum for his own needs. You! Oh, he's trying again. If you won't follow the orders of the Murim, then you might as well be an enemy. Crouching demon forbidden seal, converge. Sir, give the orders and I'll cut him down. Disciple down. Wait, are you serious? It's fine. I got this. The justice of those who ignore the truth is more bitter than poison. Whether it's martial arts or power. If you can't see what's happening right around you, it all ends in disgrace. Just deal with him at once. The order that you're trying to put forth is all wrong. Time. As you command. Ugh. Well, guess we're done with the talking, huh? Such quick attacks. You're telling me she's faster than a member of the Shadow Hand? So, stop. I'm willing to let you walk away from this. What? Besides, aren't we acquainted enough that we should be engaged? Engaged? Look at this. Yeah, she's gonna kick the shit out of you. I thought I told you before. Not interested. Know your place. 4-wheel style, 3rd wheel fight, 5th technique. You're even faster than before. Huh? Rising radiant smoke. What? Oh, not my tooth! Not another one! She's also incomparable to where she was 2 years ago. Unlike Artagi. How? How could you suffer such a disgrace at the hands of a woman? This has gone on long enough. Shadow Hand, Gap Division, subdue them! Brother, this goes against the teachings of our Grandmaster. Silence, fool! We follow the righteousness of the Senate now. Shadow Hand. Yes, sir. No, that's not a good idea. You. Who do you think you're approaching? Yo, just smashed him with a shield. Oh, yeah, he done. Oh, you threw something that heavy with such ease. Go for the Sin Division members. Again, not a good idea. He's like, they have to be weak, they're from the Sin Division. If you're gonna use poison, then they're dead anyway. Like, I can't move. Okay, good that you don't just like melt them with acid. What are you doing, you useless fools? You're losing to children. But they're monsters. How did the High Lord manage to break out of this? That is a blood technique that seals your gi. Locate the flow that's disrupting your gi. The flow. So this is different from other sealing techniques that are usually set in place. If it has a flow to it, then there must be a gap. That's one way to use a shield. Yeah, he loves throwing it. Well, no choice but to try. 10 weapon demon style. 6. Well, no, septuple weapon art. Third technique. Nah. I don't want to hear any septuple. Interrupt the flow. And destroy the seal. Huh? 7 flows crashing. Flow reversal. God damn. Huh. You waste your strength. All I have to do is cast it on you again. You think I'm gonna let you? I will use the sound that resonates from the 6 strikes to disrupt his technique. Use that opening to charge in. What? This is over. Yo, what kind of punch is that? It's like move his hand the other way. What the fuck would you do there? We're gonna smack him with the scabbard. Smack. Smack. That's a bad elder. That's a bad elder. Wise Chancellor. That's a bad Chancellor. That's a bad Wise Chancellor. You bastard! You dare use violence against a member of the Senate! You won't get away with this! Like, he used violence against me? What? I'm stupid! That's enough. That's enough! I've seen enough. There is no need for any further fighting. The High Lord and those children are innocent. Finally, some logic. Huh? Wait, we are innocent? Oh, I thought we were guilty as fuck. What? But I did steal it. Elder Namgun. A member of the Shadow Hand who still has his conscience. Stepped forward and testified to the monk's involvement in this incident. Still has his conscience. Yeah, everyone else is just fucked. I will murder you slowly. Traitor! Traitor! He was like, wait, what? The Shadow Hand doesn't just serve the monk. It serves all of the Senate. As I am a member of the Senate, I inquired and learned that the Shadow Hand has, or what they had been up to. There's no reason to doubt the validity of this information. After all, this was something a member of the Shadow Hand directly admitted to. Master Namgung, is the young man standing next to you the witness you speak of? Oh, are you gonna kill him? That is correct. Is he not a member of your household? He may be one of the Shadow Hand, but I can't help but doubt the accuracy of your source. It seems more like a political maneuver by the 5 noble houses to stain the reputation of a prominent member of the 9 sects. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Bro, I'm spoon feeding you this evidence. Brother, how can you possibly think that when the revered monk declared that the High Lord is the one responsible? We do not need further evidence. What? Yo, the one responsible said that another one was responsible. We don't need any evidence. But dude, like there's so much evidence in the other way. We don't need no evidence. But it's also true that someone attacked the High Lord. And the revered monk didn't witness the event himself. I believe there is a need to investigate this matter. Silence! We don't have the time to waste on something like that. Stop flapping your lips and use your brain. I mean, I am. You're not. Don't you realize that would mean the end of the 9 sects? Choose your next words very carefully. Okay, I will. Oh, capture this guy. What? What? No! I'm innocent. I see. From their perspective, if the monk were guilty, they'd potentially be done for. Then the question becomes, will they arrest the High Lord and bury the truth? Or will they arrest the monk and risk losing their authority to the 5 noble houses? In this situation, they have no choice but to follow the monk. It's the only option they have to survive. Yeah, but like, it looks to me like one of them at least has a conscience. They have to do what the monk tells them to, despite knowing that they're just being used. Does the truth not matter to you? Damn! The truth. Of course it does. The fact of the matter is, once the 9 sects fall apart, the 5 noble houses will swoop in and take over. What the hell kind of logic is that? They're simply choosing to close their eyes to the truth. Please. They probably don't even want to know what's really happening. We might as well use this opportunity to be rid of them, please. These people don't even realize they're the source of their rot. Please. I understand what it means. I've always thought and said that they are rotten to the core. But while things may seem that way on the surface, there might still be some hope that Bongdala hasn't noticed yet. Yeah, this guy is hope. Even in my past life, there were many small seeds of hope that were somehow still growing despite what was going on around us. Wait. He's like, give me that sword. Huh? Elder. Oh. I'm sorry. But I hope you can understand that this is for the sake of Jongnam, as well as the lawful faction. Have you lost your mind? Do you realize what you're doing? The 9 sects have strayed from the path of righteousness. I refuse to walk alongside a group that will ignore and try to bury the truth that's right in front of them. That is not the way of the Murim Alliance. Bang. Whoa. Okay. Yo, that poor dude. And everyone just forgot about him. He's just like, yeah, just let him be. God need a dentist as well. And we don't have dentists. Did you? Did you know he would do that? I had a feeling. No, not for sure. But I do know that the world won't just go along with what the monk wants. Not as long as I'm around anyway. And to be honest, you weren't around yet, but I met that elder about 2 years ago. He really had his stick up his butt back then, but he also had a deep respect for old man Bongnam Guillaume, your master. I just had a hunch that someone like that wouldn't ignore a situation like this. It's probably why he came all this way in the first place, you know. Now that this has been settled. Hey, Guillaume Namgung, isn't it about time we go after the main culprit? Let's go arrest that monk bastard. I know the two of us can do it. I only briefly left my isolation training because the senator asked me to. Go with him. What's the point of training to become stronger if you won't use your skills when you need to? But I don't want to. Understood. My lord, shouldn't we stop them? It's too dangerous to send students. Actions taken by senators will be misconstrued and used against us politically. That would only create more chaos for our society. But the Murim Alliance is connected to the Higher Institute of Murim. If the students involved take direct action, then the outsiders will view it not as a political move, but as the just actions of young up-and-comers who are frustrated by the situation at hand. But we're too young to do anything. The people watching might hate us for taking action and getting in the way. If there were any other young students, you might be right. But the moment you all passed the Dragon Phoenix exams and entered the Higher Institute, you were already deemed the champions of the Murim. The dragons and phoenixes of the young one weren't gathered together just to lock themselves away and study. The resting dragon certificate you all carry is a symbol of hope for the people. And that symbol comes with responsibility. No matter the danger, you must protect those around you. And fight when you must. Because you are representatives of the Murim. All of your seniors understand this and have put their lives on the line. The Senate Hall is that way, right? Yes. No, it's over there. God damn it. You need to keep the High Lord safe, so you should head down with him. I'm sure there are still plenty of enemies around. Yeah, it's a shame I can't fight alongside you guys. And Wu Yang. Don't worry. We have a lot to catch up on, so let's talk once this is all settled. He's like a completely different person. You've become a great man since I last saw you, Yuseong Dan. You got a lot to live up for. You little... What the hell were you thinking? Who said you could interject like that? I was only worried. Oh, God. Yeah. Shut up. Ow, please stop hitting me. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. That's right. Those children are the new leaders of this era. Hey. One of a gun. So they've arrived. Have they? Sons of bitches. Church. Now wait, don't go too far ahead of us. So be careful, there are enemies nearby. I know that. And they're very high level. Bastards, how dare you set foot in this place. Leave at once. Shadow Hand, Senate Guards, stop the intruders. Yeah, you're not gonna stop so that easily. She can dance. The wind and flame pass through in a single line. Streak of wind and flame. New apprentice of Botam Temple, was she always this fast? No, but I was. That was Gyum Namgung. Cloudless Heaven Sword. Thousand lightning of the soaring swallow. Gyum Namgung, the prodigy of the Namgung house, is with them. Get information. Shadow Wire information. Think of a shot, huh? Think of a chainsaw. The Shadow Wire information, huh? Not much is known about the Shadow Hand, so this is the first time I'm seeing it. But this is nothing compared to when I fought Chunma and Mamoru Miyamoto. Show me something I haven't seen. What is this power? No, Ryoha. Okay. Ice. Ice. How is she able to produce such a level of frost? It's gonna be slippery. Heavy sky collapsed. Cloudless heaven press. Yo, everyone's just gonna... Oh shit. Oh no. There's a monk. The monk! It's right up there! Waiting for us! We won't let someone like you reign over the people any longer. And I won't let our seniors spill any more blood just so that you can hold on to your power and authority. This ends today. Oh, we're down here again? Okay. Ah! Stupid! Oh! Huh? Ouch. Oh. You're in a sorry state, Heavenly Oracle. If you had used the techniques you taught your apprentice, you wouldn't have ended up like this. So why didn't you use it? I'll kill you right now if it's because you're underestimating me. I have been fighting with everything I've got, but I just can't seem to beat you, Shadowless Prowler. It's just that my 10,000 Gyun weight manipulation isn't enough to turn this fight around. What? Are you trying to tell me that the Heaven Reversal Shadow technique is something that Brat came up with? Don't make me laugh. Stop trying to talk up your apprentice. I know you've been working on your 10,000 Gyun weight manipulation for almost 50 years. Even if that kid was a genius, something like that would be impossible to achieve in just a year. A year? Huh, yeah, right. More like a week. What? You're right, it took me dozens of years to master my weight manipulation technique. But it also took me dozens of years to realize that I was on the wrong path from the very first step. From the first step. When I was first learning the 1,000 Gyun weight manipulation, I used a combination of weight and earth, because it seemed like the obvious and correct decision at the time. The result was that I was able to control gravity and weight better than anyone. But the technique also ended up being limited. I could only achieve so much with the technique, which is why I made sure to teach my apprentice in a different way. I can't turn back time to when I first learned martial arts, but I can teach him correctly from the beginning. I taught him how to apply the technique to the air instead of the earth. Oh my god. That's a big difference. I see. So, you're trying to pass on what you learned from your mistakes to the next generation. Is that it? I spent my whole life trying to surpass you, but it seems that I already had a long time ago. Do you also have anything like that? Do you have any regrets that you still carry with you? Well fought. I never experienced a fight like that before. I'm Bongnam Guillaume. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Don't get it twisted, just because you beat me this once. I swear I won't lose next time. Damn. He was just jealous. He was just shy. He wanted to be friends. You're taking all the fun out of killing you. You're just an old man who's weaker than his apprentice now. I stopped the poison in your body from spreading. We can treat you once we're outside. Don't treat me like a fool. Bongnam Guillaume, did you really think I didn't notice? You blasted old geese. Shadowless Prowler. A bastard monk is after the High Lord. I was only instructed to keep you busy. Once the High Lord is dead, what can some old man like you even do? The young ones will put a stop to him. That's what you think. How nice of you two to make up. Oh shit. No, not Drain. Get him away from him fast. Get him away from him fast. No! That is not good. That is anything but good. No! Ah, shit. No! My friend! Me friend. Long time friends, I see. What a unique friendship. But you were hired to do a job. Break it. Yeah, take off his hand. Get me away from him before he uses Essence Drain. Charles Prowler! Ugh. Ah, it could have been best friends as well. Oh no, he already used Essence Drain. But did he grow his hand back as well? Shit. This technique. It's one of Master Honjin. I knew his Essence Drain robbed people of their gi, but I didn't hear anything about its stealing techniques. How is this possible? Shit. Shit. God damn it. Wasn't that arm severed earlier? How very useful. What? Oh, he's absorbing the skill? Was it the Inkwell that used Master Honjin's technique? But the Sorim Temple was supposed to have sealed it away. Not much is known about that weapon. However, it is clear that it has something to do with the Essence Drain technique. Oh shit. Looks sharp. The steel strings this time. How is he even supposed to fight him? God damn it. Gravity strike. This great power. Yes, I desire yours above all else. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh. I'll make good use of your technique. Don't let him. Yeah, smash him. This weighted prison shall extend to the skies like a net. You will all be buried with me, and if the heavens are willing to help us be rid of him, he still has this much power at his age, then I will gladly give my body to do so. To 10,000 Gion weight manipulation. 10,000 Gion! Net of heaven and earth. God damn. God damn. Master. So the forces of the High Lord and the Heavenly Oracle have arrived. However, it seems that in their arrogance they decided to send only children. It's over, monk. We have a witness who testified to your involvement in this attack. Turn yourself in and confess to the truth. Who is the witness? And what is the truth? The truth is that instead of this blunder, you could have simply sat back and won the trial, please. My dear child, from a faraway land, it seems you misunderstand my intentions. I am merely trying to awaken the people of this land from their false dreams. Do you know the first of the four noble truths? It's suffering. The young and old alike have forgotten what impermanence is and are living their lives in ignorance. What we need is disaster and ruin for these people to open their eyes. The pain will shake their minds and break down their obsessions. We have lived in peace for far too long. Because of this, the young grew attached to worldly things and have distorted the will of Nirvana. Pain and war will free you all from your secular obsessions and help you realize the truth of impermanence and selflessness. You can think of it as training. The Shadow Vanguards are getting back up. It's never going to end at this rate. There won't be another chance like this for everyone to reach Nirvana. The hell? What a load of bollocks. Sounds to me like you're the one who's distorting the will of Nirvana. Stop trying to force your truth on us, monk. This feeling. You think you're some kind of god. Well, you're not. You're human, just like the rest of us. Hey, Senior Dan. Do you even realize how many lives are sacrificed because of your choices? Example done, but behind us. Just as a grain of sand cannot grasp the depths of the ocean, it is impossible for the mortal mind to fully comprehend the flow of the Dharma. The what? All of life and death are tied to destiny, and all of suffering comes from karma. Everything I've done is simply another means to an end. Fools may call that a sin. What the hell is that? But the wise call it fate. Dude, don't let him get anyone. Is Diddy okay? He's in the warp. No, don't absorb the younglings. What the hell is that thing? A terror from a bygone era that the Chancellor was battling. He is Elder Hyoyo. Elder Hyoyo. Huh? Oh, he just ran right past. He's fast. Don't let him touch you. Elder die? Oh shit. You little bastard. Nice save. Poison. Who are you? No, 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 you idiot. What did he say, huh? What did he say? Don't let him. He can heal those kinds of wounds. What is he, immortal? Goodness, I apologize. I was in a bit of a rush. What just happened? Shunu! You bastard! Don't get the guys! Just get away! Like you just father. You just food to him. Some old geezer tried very hard to take us both out. I thought I was done for. I was desperately trying to survive and grab at the first person I saw. I hope you can understand. What? Was that a mean old man bonging on us? Huh? What the? My left arm hasn't regenerated. I figured it out, please. How can you call yourselves a shadow hand with such pathetic amount of ghee? How far has this group fallen since my time? You. Shadowhand, eliminate this enemy of the Murim. My, oi. Washim. At this rate, your precious Shadowhand is going to be destroyed by my hands. Are you okay with that? He doesn't give a fuck. No worries, Elder. The Shadowhand members here have already strayed from the path of good. They're here to work and make up for their foolishness. What? Fate has simply brought them into your hands. But I hope you'll be merciful and swiftly send them to Nirvana. Fine by me. There, I guess, back with his hand. I will use them all as precious nourishment for this body. We should use this chance to back off. Shadow Hand Senate Guard 5th Art. Shadow Net of Iron Change Formation. It's just like, just not fair. How the fuck do you even kill him? Like chop his head off? Make him into dust? God damn it, minced meat. Essence Train, Dark Poems. He can't heal with like blades inside him though, like come on. Right, it's like Wolverine, you heal and it just like removes the weapons. How can this be? None of our attacks are. I'm starting to feel full. They say that overindulgence is bad for your health. Burning fate of the demon. What the hell kind of fighting style is that? It's one where he can afford to be careless because he can heal as long as he can touch someone, please. He's violent and difficult to deal with. Unbelievable, so he can just fight with reckless abandon while instantly healing whatever we can dish out. How are we supposed to deal with something like that? And our master Hanjin and old man Bongnam Guillaume. Okay. Is this guy the reason you were so full of yourself just now? You monk bastard. But this technique still has a flaw. His essence drain steals the ghee of the person he touches. But by doing so, he also drains the attribute of the ghee as well. Wait, how is that a flaw? Mr. Me has a poisonous attribute to my ghee, and I confirmed it when he attacked us earlier. He did everything he could to avoid absorbing my ghee, please. That means Mr. Me can act as a shield that can stop him from healing. So you made a gamble while still trying to help me. I'm sorry I put you in that situation. I hesitated earlier because of the face he's wearing. Things will go differently this time. He's strong, but not as powerful as the invaders we fought before. Leave the offense to me. Understood, please? Stay away from the elder. Oh. Think you can stop me. That's cute. Nirvana. Karma. If such things are real, then I guess I was sent back as karmic retribution for all the things you've done. As well as the things you'll do. Maybe it was all for the sake of stopping a cult leader who thinks of himself as a god. I love how he's just saying this out loud and everyone's just like, wait, what are you talking about? Oh, does he have to like go? So. These things you've been uttering, you speak as if you've returned from the future. Are you perhaps trying to say you're speaking for the Buddha? A talentless child who defied all odds to become this powerful. If you're not telling lies, then there's only one conclusion to make. They say there's a record of all of fate and karma. The Akashic records. Could it be that you've seen that world? Akashic records. What the fuck does he mean by that? But yeah, we caught up with the series, you guys. So, oh god, I forgot to chat. So, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video so we get it out there. Hype it. All that shit. Comment under it what you thought of the stream. Your predictions and everything like that. So yeah. Patreon. You the members. We're ending it for today on episode 244. Also season 2 episode 115. So yeah. See you guys next time. Bye bye.